would get 2 takedowns. That was the plan. But he got the. No, I think the guys wrestled well. I'm excited. I think we're gonna have a. You know, when you have freshmen that are coming out and wrestling as aggressively and as confidently as what these guys did, you know, that feels pretty good. So we're excited. I think everyone, the energy was good, our conditioning was good. Lock Haven, you know, they came out to scrap. You know, they were pretty feisty and tough individuals. So yeah, I don't have anything to complain about. I think things went well.
Cael, can you talk a little bit more about your freshman tonight?
Well, I think who did we have that was a freshman? Who was the first one?
Nolf would be Nolf.
Nolf, yeah. I mean Nolf. I think you know you just watch him and you're just glad, thinking we got 4 more years of this guy. This is gonna be fun, right? I mean he scores points. He's fun to watch. So looking forward to the next 4 years. Shakur, I was hoping that we'd have a chance to see him wrestle a little bit more. Unfortunately, hopefully his kid's you know okay. Hate to see an injury early in the season like that. But he looked good too. He got a nice double leg. He looked ready. You know, we'll obviously get a good test on Sunday. And Bo looked good. He scored a lot of points, hit a lot of shots. Looked good on the mat. His finishes were strong. And then Jan, I mean, he's been wrestling for 2.5 weeks, and it takes a lot of courage to step out there and, you know, sold out crowd and take on a guy that weighs 50 pounds more than you, maybe 40. 43 pounds. But he did a great job, and you know, he did what he had to do. Finished the you know, a real nice shot. So it kind of shows you he's a very good athlete, has good speed and very good instincts as well. So we're gonna have some fun.
Were you pleased that Jan was able to wrestle the kind of strategic match against a much bigger opponent coming off of 2.5 weeks of practice, that he had put himself in trouble and capitalized on the one opportunity he had?
Yeah, I think, I mean, that's, you know, those are the instincts that we're talking about. I mean, he's a 2-time Pennsylvania State champion, so 2A, right?
That's the joke. Triple A.
They always, these guys are always battling back and forth, 2A, triple A. You're double A.
2A, double A is deeper.
It's not deeper.
That's what they say, right?
So, yeah, I thought he did a great job. He has great instincts, and you know, he wrestled what 6 or 7, 8 months ago at 195. So, you know, not only is it 2.5 weeks, but he's wrestling a, you know, Division I wrestling, and also heavyweight, so he did a nice job.
How did that compare, Jan, to the last time you wrestled? I mean, obviously big stage then as well in States, but you know, completely different up here maybe.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Just the weight is a little bit different. At first I noticed it a little bit, but as the match went on, it didn't. You couldn't tell as much, and I felt that I was able to almost control and wrestle how I wanted to. Like I had control of the pace instead of him, so it wasn't that bad.
I'm not sure. You were 95 in high school, so you might not have had to deal with it as much. But you know, typically the heavyweight match, you don't necessarily have a sold-out crowd. People kind of start to leave. You still had a standing ovation when you got introduced. What were you thinking when you were walking out there tonight?
When I was walking out, I didn't notice as much, but after I got a takedown there on the end, I did hear the crowd cheer, and it gave me a good motivation just to keep going and not give up.
You said the other day said the other day you wanted to use your quickness. I mean, are you happy with the way everything worked out as far as strategy, and were you were you pleased with your conditioning as well?
Strategically, I think it worked pretty well. I missed a takedown on a shrug I should have got, so that I would have wished I would have had that takedown, and then I would have been more happier with the match. I think that I should have been able to push it a little more at the end with the conditioning. I just kind of you know, hung out there, just waiting for him to move since he had to score. But really, I should have just got another takedown just to ensure that I would have got a win. But overall, it was a pretty good first match for a wrestling career.
You've had some big moments in your athletic career with the crowd response and the sealing the shutout. Where does this rank on your scale? This
has got to be easily, you know, top. This might be the #1 thing. You know, just walking out there in the match, just you, everyone's behind your back. It felt pretty good, and especially at the end. You know, raising your hand and have everyone cheering for you.
Jason, when I talked to you media day there, you said you wanted to come out and dominate. Do you feel you come out and did what you said you were going to do?
Yeah, I just wanted to have fun. Coach Cael says have fun before your match, and I could feel the energy. it started to sink in when I was down there warming up. So like I could feel my heart beat like real hard, and I just knew like that wasn't nervousness. That was more like energy, and I was getting ready to go. So I had fun. I felt the energy of the crowd, and I thought I performed well.
How odd is it to look up there and turn a guy and to look up there and see 4 points instead of 3?
I like it. I've been working on top a lot lately, so it's just in my favor.
Was everything you thought it would be, the debut and all, and you know, has it been a long wait for you? Think back on that.
Yeah, I've been ready for this since about a year and a half ago, so it was pretty awesome to get out there, and it was more than amazing. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, what did you see out of Zane and Nico's falls there? How would you assess their performances?
Well, I think they both wrestled very well. Nico doubled his career fall count, I think. You know, I mean, I'm just joking. I think he's not a pin. Well, actually, he's gotten probably 20 pins.
Yeah, it's not quite that, but he's up there.
I was trying to make up for my comment that I made there. But yeah, he's you know, he's a bonus point guy. He just hasn't been a pinner, but so to get a pin, that was great. And Zane, you know, he had a nice double leg and did what he does on top. You know, he's pretty good in that position. Kind of worry more about the opponent and you know, and him not getting injured there, because Zane's very strong and you know, he'll crank you over. So.
Did Bo have that ankle pick coming here, or did he pick that up in the room from somebody who might have wrestled here before?
I think he always attacked low. I thought he did a nice job with his finishes. You know, he hit that ankle pick several times, and that's a good shot because it's an easy shot and it's there a lot. He hit the opposite side also. Needed to bring his feet around a little faster, you know, because his opponent was able to create a stalemate. But yeah, Bo looked good. And he's just a guy that, you know, he's kind of like a Quentin Wright. You know, if he has a chance to go big, he's going to go big. So, you know, the more takedowns, he can slow things down a little bit. You know, the big throws are going to be there, but you know, we want him scoring those takedowns, easy takedowns. I think that was good to see. Well, I think you know, all summer and all fall, I mean, this is just it's a good group. I mean, they love to wrestle, they love to compete. You know, they compete with each other, but they support each other. So I mean, it's just a good. You know, we got a good group of guys right now, you know, and that's what it takes. It takes bonus points. You know, if you wanna, you can sell the arena out one time, but if you're not entertaining, you know, it's gonna be one time. But these guys are entertaining, they're fun to watch, and they enjoy that part. Right?
Did you get a sense they kind of fed off each other? I mean, bonus points right off the bat, and kind of just seemed like an.
I think so. I mean, I was thinking with you know, just how nice it was to have Nico back, because he goes out there and he's so consistent. You know, he really sets the pace for the team, and he did that for 3 years leading up to this year. So it's very nice to have him back to set that pace and just kind of get the brand rolling, I guess.